Okay everybody, this is the last video. I'm going to do details in this one. It's mostly black outlining. I did want to go over the eyes again. Let me zoom in. On the pupils, I just want to make some tiny lines coming out from the center. I'm just barely touching this, just so it doesn't look like this little hard line. You can see the difference between the two. Okay, so I'll put some tiny lines just to soften it a little bit. It was bugging me. You can push a little harder if you need to, just be careful. Okay, so I'll zoom back out. And I am going to, excuse me, I was going to sneeze. I'm going to just outline the leaves and the lines of the hair, and if there's anything else I think needs to be done, then I'll let you know. Let's see. So we'll start, actually I think I'm going to turn this. It's easier to pull it towards me than to push it away. I feel like I have more control when I pull the line towards me. Plus I can see better. You're just going to go over the line. The slower you go, the better your line will be. I'm just going to go around each one. And under each leaf, I'm going to lightly shade with the black, just very lightly underneath each one. That will make it pop out a little bit more. Okay, trace that one. Shade under it. If you wanted darker lines, you could go back over it with like a Sharpie paint marker, but you might get some thick lines. Also, you could use Stabilo. Let me show you. I can't remember what it's called. The Aquarel Stabilo All pencil. It's pretty dark when it goes on compared to the colored pencil. Can you see that? Yeah. It's quite a bit darker. It's like charcoal. But I'm just going to use my colored pencil for now. But you can see how these leaves are popping off her hair. Whoops. That's okay. When you add the little shadow, I'll make it a little darker right there. Okay. I'm only shading underneath the leaf on the hair. Should have a piece of paper so you don't smear your face. And I have my pencil pretty sharpened. Or pretty sharp, I guess, not pretty sharpened. Okay, a little bit. Slightly shade under that. Okay, the next one. Okay, I'm going to turn this. Add a little shading in right there. Pull that in a little bit. Just right there. And then tracing's the hard part. It's hard to stay on the line. Okay. You could do a little shading under the twig part. I think that needs to be a little darker. Okay. I'll keep turning my pencil to get the point. Okay, so that's the leaves. Now I'm going to do the hair. I'm just going to follow the lines. Keep turning my pencil so I get the finest edge. Okay, do this. Okay. Oh, look at the outside. Still see that? Yeah. Okay. That. Okay, keep turning my piece. I don't usually outline my stuff like that, but I liked it on this. Since there's so few colors, I thought it would look good. Okay. Well, I guess I do outline my hair. Okay. So just keep going. And I think that's the last line. Maybe darken it up under here a little bit. And darken it in here a little bit. Just be careful. I sometimes get into my face, and that's really annoying. Okay. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot that one. And the outside here. Okay. Let's see, did I do anything else? Yeah. So I'm going to take and shade in the hair just a little bit. Just lightly around the curves. Can still see, no, I better turn it for you. Okay, I'm just adding a little bit of shading here and there in the curves, and so make it look a little less flat. And we'll do some over here. And I'm just hardly pressing down at all. Once you've been using them for a while, you get used to it and you just don't think about it. Okay, let me turn and do here. This kind of softens up those black lines too. Okay, so let's see, anything else? I think maybe I'll add a little bit of blue, just because I can, and I like to put color into it so it all just kind of flows together. So I'll add a little bit of blue in there, a little bit, and I go with the curve. A little bit there, a little bit there. You don't have to do this, but I really like doing it. Maybe a little, just light, some light strokes up there. A little bit. So now here, whoop, that's okay. That doesn't bother me. A little bit, a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. This was my mock-up. Those are pretty close. Let's see. Hold on just a second. I did add, it looks like on this one, a little more blue to her face for shadow. So let me do that real quick. I'm not doing it too hard, just adding a little more. Or you could just leave it as is. And I think that looks pretty good. Thank you so much for watching and taking the class, and have a nice day.